What up, guys? I want to make this video to show you how I'm making most of my gold in the New World right now. I feel like a lot of people are trying to figure out what items sell and don't sell, and I just want to say it doesn't matter. To an extent, it doesn't matter. I'm only at 4K right now because I just invested into some things, but basically, you come to the auction house, and I'm basically just selling infused leather. Okay, so like not only infused leather, obviously, as you can see, other things. This doesn't seem like it's selling for much of anything right now, but yeah, basically I'm trying to sell everything that has to do with town boards. You want to sell as many town board products as you possibly can at once, and it's very easy. In two of my other videos for mining and the fiber one just came out a couple minutes ago, but you can go to the fiber spot that's right here and mine a whole bunch of fiber, right? And the fiber turns into linen, which you should turn. And if you have the best material, which I think is wire weave, you should always increase it with wire weave because you basically will get a 100% return on it. So you'll basically double what you're getting. The only reason why I say do linen also is the fact that it does sell in like First Light, Monarchs. Everfall is technically one of the areas where it can sell, but with Windsward and Everfall being the two capitals for trade, you don't really want to sell there with linen because you probably aren't going to make a profit. You probably are actually losing money from like the fiber sales, but Monarchs and First Light for sure, because new players and even old players will just spend the extra 20 cents to be able to just buy them in here and then sell it, get their town board done. Town board missions are your key. So again, the farm for hemp is in this area. You can look directly in the last video to find out exactly what it is. I like to grab this also just because I'm a alchemist and it helps. And then for the last one, where is it? The mining, I think it's right here. Yeah, so for mining in the video I made, it's also like this kind of entire, actually it's not even a good indicator. It's kind of like this entire area. There's like a couple nodes that spawn here. I think it's like 5. There's like 8 that spawns within like these two, because this is really one mountain, but it's about 8 to like 9 nodes here. And then there's star metal at the tip here, and there's star metal right here. I think that's really it for that. And there's some iron over here that some people don't get. There's like one spawn. So how I kind of like to do it is like when I come down, or like say I teleport here, I'll pick up the iron here, come across, check it out, come up to here, go across, because this is where you want to go the most to get the most out of everything. So you want to get as much as you possibly can. And then once that, I'll double back, come down here, check both sides, or like I might just check this side. There's another node here, and then I'll run across here, and all of the nodes on the rocks have spawned. Also, the star metal should be here. And I'll run back across, check this side, come here again, and kind of rinse and repeat. Sometimes I get lost, or you have competition, so you can't go up here. Or this spot is pretty well known at this point, at least on my server, so I don't fully recommend it. But this will give you so much iron to where you can basically just kind of power your own. I was making about 2,000 iron bars every hour, and that translated into about 11 to like 1,300 steel bars. This is the best flux, so you guys know. And that's just automatic profit there. I used it really to get my what's it called, my smelting. I used it to get my smelting to max, to be honest, and I sold most of those bars. I made a lot of star metal ingots. Star metal ingots sold very well for a time, and they still sell pretty well now. And next I'm kind of working on my weaving. I think I'm gonna continue. In the last video I had said I had done 7,000 fiber, and that gave me a lot of experience. I probably should be like around 187, 185. I doubt I could hit 190 off of that group, but I didn't change it into infused silk because infused silk hasn't been selling, so I just did it into the regular silk. So that's pretty good. Also, stone cutting. Like, let me see. I'm not in the area to do it, but you saw on my auction house, it's just so easy to run out. Oh, I guess I can show you guys, and I can make the video later too. So when I go to Everfall, I have all my Arcana in Monarch's Bluff, so I make this run consistently. But normally, once you hit like this area, like no more right here. Once you start hitting like this area, there's thousands of boulders. So if you have, like, I have my mining lug gear on me, so I'll put the mining lug gear on, go over to this area, and the luck doesn't help a lot to be honest, but there's a chance that you get the perk that gives extra pockets, I think it's called. So extra pockets just basically allows you to get 50 more weight on your bag, and a lot of people want that, and it's very hard to get. I got 3 there. It's funny, I ate the food and everything and didn't get any, and the moment I finished eating the food, or the food was done, I got 3 like pretty quickly, like back to back. So this is a good area to farm boulders and everything, and the whole point of farming boulders is you want bricks. Again, remember, to make money you should be in multiple markets, don't be in one. Some people like fishing. I think fishing is another good one because fish fillets are always needed, fish oil is always needed. They don't sell for a lot on my server anymore, so I don't do them as much, and also it's hard, it takes longer to get. But I came over here, maybe grinded like 7,000-8,000 rocks and turn them all into blocks and bricks. Let me see if I can show you guys the picture here. So I turned them to blocks mainly, and then the ones I didn't turn into blocks, I turned into brick. And I turned them into lodestone, but I saw that the lodestone is not worth me doing. I'll probably do it still just for the experience, but yeah. So turning them into these two, and the whole point of doing these two is, again, the fact to get into multiple markets. Now you're not only selling these on town board, this is the second tier of it on the town board. So you're double dipping here. Like, yeah, you cut it into, like, you're not even cutting into profit because this probably costs the same amount to make it. And again, because I can use the blue version of all the refining reagents, there we go. I can use the blue version of reagents. I get honestly enough to like double my profit or make that back, and as if I made a whole nother batch. So it makes it really, really worth it. Again, smelting, I like to stick around steel mainly. Iron's not that good to do because iron, for me, again, the issue with iron is you can use the flux, make, say you have 20 iron, you can make 20 steel, let's just say, because it cuts, obviously it cuts down, but now you make 20 steel. You would rather have 20 steel than 20 iron. That's basically the logic behind it. Again, the flux allows you to be able to do this. And then if you want to go to star metal, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. I just know star metal, some people don't want to pay the cost. And like when I was leveling, I didn't want to pay the cost. And also now that people are max level, they may not still want to pay the cost, especially on my server, because a lot of people are pretty broke right now. Leatherworking, I'm not really dipping in the leatherworking at all. Wood cutting, not at all. As you can see, my logging is 0, and it's going to stay like that until everything else gets 200. Maybe not some of these because these take forever, but I'm going to try to get 200 everything else. But yeah, so smelting, steel bars. Steel bars are really, really good. Really, really good. Do not do iron because you can make double the amount of steel. You can make the exact same amount of iron, steel bars that you can do iron because of the flux if you have that option. Star metal is not bad either for the same reason. You can use the flux to double the amount. So you basically don't lose as much and you gain more overall money wise. Weaving, sateen, really good. Silk, really good. Wait, why did I say sateen twice? I don't know. But silk, really good. Sateen, really good. Linen, very good in low populated areas. And again, because the fiber spot will give you so much fiber that when you make linen, it doesn't really burn into these two because you can grab so much so fast, so quickly and efficiently and consistently. I don't think it's a huge deal because if I put 2,000 sateen on the market, there's only so much sateen that needs to be bought. So I just do all 3 of them. Again, you should try to spread it out. And I even have infused silk on there, but it's not selling like that. So I'm sticking with these 3 at the moment, and it's very, very lucrative. I will for sure be checking back in with you guys when more. See, I have 400 linen right there, but I'll be checking back in with you guys once some of these cash come back, and we'll continue from there with the videos. I think I want to try to make this a consistent thing with like flipping the market and everything. I don't want to flip too much. Maybe I'll show you guys my little trick with this, but I don't want to do too much flipping as of right now because I don't need to. I can gain a lot of raw materials and it just works out. So having the raw materials for this town board, if you want to flip anything, town board, I promise you, do town board. Do the town board. You will make a lot of money. All right, I hope this helped you guys out. I know it was just me talking and kind of showing off what I was selling, but I wanted to try to keep you guys up to date, make sure you guys make a lot of money. Hopefully everybody gets rich, get some new houses, get some new furniture, you know what I mean?
like, and prepare for hopefully the portals to get fixed, and hopefully have some money to be able to respec for wars, buy weapons, buy gear, whatever you would like to spend the money on. But I appreciate you guys. If you guys could drop a like and a subscription, I very much appreciate it. Everything helps. I hope you guys have a great day.